Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic here to bring you part 4 of my Sly 2 Let's Play. In the last part, we finished up the very last bit of episode 1, took down Dimitri and got the clockwork tail feathers. And in this episode, we're gonna see who this guy is. So, let's go.
Another clockwork part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation, and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the clockwork wings. The symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will. But they're also bringing me.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that prestige would be taken away when we sneak those wings out right from under his nose. Yeah. Anyway, new world means new overworld to hang around in. But first, let's see what sort of goodies we can get now that we're in a new world. See, size destabilizer, and it loses its charm eventually. Turnbuckle launch, that could actually prove useful. I'll take that. And combat dodge? Nah. I'll get rid of that silver comb though. Sure, but first I want to show off a new game mechanic that wasn't in the first world. See, in the first world we had these loot items that you could bring back to the safe house. However, some of them have blinking red lights. That means there's a time limit. If I don't get it back to the safe house in time, it blows up. And I have to get it all over again. Also, if I take damage like I did just there, I lose it and have to go back and gather it like I would any normal piece of loot. So I'm just going to sneak this back to home and then see how much it's worth. Because I can. After that, we should be able to start the first mission or so. So, how much was that urn worth? 354. Nice. Alright, you want to stay out of those searchlights, as if you stand in them, it'll cause guards to spawn, and Bentley. We know how to spire jump, Bentley.
What? You think I'd forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
Yeah. So there should be... I knew there was going to be a bottle here. Like I said before, I do not expect to get all the bottles in this or any later world, because they start getting hidden in more and more devious places. I will, however, pick up any I see along the way, just as a point of habit, if nothing else. Who knows, I might actually end up getting all 30 and then end up being able to get the prize here too. But for the moment, I'm curious as to what you've got in your pocket, Mr. Goat. Bronze ring. Actually, you're not a goat, are you? You're some sort of Indian thing that I can't remember, but not technically a goat.
The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Never say never, Bentley.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Yep. In fact, it's actually quite easy to get up there. Just find a low-hanging branch. Well, not that one, I guess. This one will do. Then use that to climb. Take a slight detour for this clue bottle I noticed. And then go back climbing trees until I get to the door. Ah, can't cause noise. That's not a good thing to do.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected.
I'm just gonna take a picture of the lane.
Looks like the
Lane.
wings have been welded
The
onto
wing.
that statue.
And then, actually, no. Let's do Rajan since he's here.
Rajat's really pulled out all the stops to impress people with this party.
Now we can do the wing.
They look heavy. Getting the wings out of here will be a real challenge.
How can we do... Oh.
An electronic winch. That could be useful. Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
Like that one coming around the corner?
That's the Contessa, a high-ranking prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice ring.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And another guest.
Jean Bisson, a member of the Claw Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
Alright. Should be a few more people coming out on the balconies. Either side. Ah, here we go. Hey, Carmelita.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
That would be the sensible thing. I bet you're gonna come on this side. No, it's just a guard. Maybe you'll come on this side.
Leela, another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops.
Yep, does seem that way, doesn't it? Now, who's this Arpeggio person that's on this list? It's the last individual left.
Another Claw Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house, and we'll start building a game plan.
Okie dokie.
Stealing the clockwork wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection.
No kidding.
And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
I like that idea.
But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray could take it out with some of the local armaments, But he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
Yeah, that is going to be a problem, isn't it? Or at least it would be if it weren't for the fact that, you know, I'm Sly and thus am awesome. So let's head over this way as an alternate method to get in and collect some more clue bottles along the way. Because why not? Yep, that's basically where I thought that would be. Now, how do I get up there? Ah! Okay, apparently I can't just double jump across. I need to get up there somehow, which... Ah! That works. Flip you onto your side. I could have sworn that shot with the... I can hear a clue bottle taunting me. Ow. Well, there's a clue bottle. Ah, darn it, I was hoping to fall off so that I would respawn there. But I guess it was not meant to be. Okay. There! Now I've got the clue bottle. I can focus back on... I can still hear it! Ah, whatever. I'll start. This job is one that that's going to take me a bunch of places anyway. Might as well start it.
Sly, Uri and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Okay. Makes sense. And hopefully my phone doesn't make any more interruptions. Ah, that's where you were. There, no, there, no. Okay. And now I hear another glue bottle. There you are. And I know I'm going to be going that way soon, so I'm not really thinking too much about that. Any up here? Figured there would be. And sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Bronze ring. Whack you into the fire pit. Ow. Yes, burn for your insolence. Good. This is the other direction that I go. I am not yet ready to do that yet.
You can use noise to lure this guard from his post. Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Or, you know, before he returns to his post. That works too. That's where you are. And might as well get rid of you. Okay, where's my next target? They're both over there? That should be a good place. Carefully, carefully, carefully! Don't get too close, don't get too far. And there's the key. And there's one dead rhino. Speaking of guards, we now have this moron, who my guess is not one of the key bearers. I'll just deal with him this way then. And you are now mine. Now let's see, what else can I find here? Ah. Are you the... No, you're not the one, but you do have a shiny. And the bigger the guard, the better the shiny tends to be. Hens are pretty good, I suppose. Stupid goat. Ah, that's where you are. Another clue bottle right next to you. You had a lot of stuff in your pocket, didn't you? Well, now you have nothing. Not even your life! An urn, but I'm not going to bother taking that right now, because otherwise the way the mission ends might screw it over, and that would get really annoying. At the moment, I am... Yeah, not having you get the drop on me. Anyway, what was that noise? Aha! Knew I heard a clue bottle. And I got you too. And now we're down to 9. Not that it really matters too much. So, where do I go from here? Ah. Wait a second, I heard... Oh, I see. Thought so. Down you, get rid of you. Then head over to this guy. So that I can take his prize. Avoiding the guard elephants, of course. I hear something, but I should take care of this fool first. Oh, there it is. Okay, now that's the wrong way for me to go in order to... Or maybe it wasn't the wrong way to go. Oh well. Over here. there. Which means I can sneak up right on his backside and take everything. Now to return back to the starting area, because I know that's where the last guy is, thanks to the intro cutscene for the mission. But first I'm going to get this clue bottle that I had suspected was around here. Yes, yes! Ah! I expected there to be less stuff in his pocket. Forget. Yes. ADD guards are ADD.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlock winch to lower the drawbridge.
Alrighty. Quickest way to do that should be climb this. Take out Mr. Wrong Place, Wrong Time guard. And hey presto, we've got the drawbridge open.
Thanks, Sly. Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
Okay, now that we've done that, we should be able to see what other missions there are available. Okay, well, there's not much time left, so maybe I should do a quickie. Which means switching out from Sly and going to Murray, because those are the only two jobs I have available. And the Sly one takes a while. Oh, while I'm here, buckle launch, I'm gonna R2. That way I can jump much higher as Murray than I could otherwise. Now, how do I get up there as Murray? That's the big problem. Well, this helps. But I'm probably going to have to... Not here. Ah, here!
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
Yeah, it's all covered in missiles and guns and stuff.
Now be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
Yeah, no, Murray, that's not how it works.
Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
So basically just mash random things! I'm good at the mashing. Even though it's kind of annoying.
Use the left analog stick to aim and hold down the R1 button to fire. But be careful. If you continue firing for too long, your guns will overheat, and you'll have to wait for them to cool down.
Okay.
Try getting a shot off on that chopper.
You know, I could do that, or I could just tap it a bunch. You notice that the
Shoot down the enemy missiles before they hit you.
you notice that the overheat bar on the bottom is not really doing much. That's because I'm just kind of tapping the R1 button over and over, and it's completely subverting that mechanic of this challenge. That's something that is only a thing in this game, unfortunately. Or, actually I'd say fortunately, because it kind of feels cheap to do this, but... if it's there, it just feels weird not to. Get these shots to the chopper!
The Murray triumphant!
Good work! The sky's all clear!
Alright, seems good, seems good. Now, there's not really anything else I can do. So, with what little time left, I am going to start heading over to the next job beacon of Sly, so we can start that in the next episode. Anthony, can you start sending us off while we're heading over there? It's Waluigi! Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can become super popular! And him too. Thank you. Also, be sure to let me know what you want to see in future Let's Plays, whether they be the games that I'd be doing, or just general Let's Playing tips that I haven't picked up on yet. Until then, this is ShadwSonic, signing out. Come on. There we go. Like I said, signing out.